but I would go to regular yoga and I wouldn't sweat. And so I'd be like, this is I don't feel like I'm getting a decent, good workout. And then I started going to, there's a place called Core Power Yoga. And hot yoga, and I would just sweat a ton. But they also do like a class with weights, and that class is not as hot as some of the other ones.
Gotcha.
But you're doing weights, and you're doing
Core Power Yoga. Is that where the Christians are ripping up phone books on stage for the Lord?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
You ever see the Power Team in the 90s?
No.
A bunch of big buff dudes like from American Gladiator ripping up phone books for the Lord.
Not France and France?
And kind of. They kind of are like that. And they used to come to my church once a year to do a show.
Wait, these are real people.
This is real.
Yeah.
I think it was like Power, Glory, and Team. I don't know. I forget what it was. Nice guys.
Yeah.
But they ripping phone books for the Lord.
That Sunday morning preacher guy had them on the show the one time. I remember waking up because that used to have like 4 channels.
Yeah.
And they were there. They were right there.
Josh, here's the problem with our show.
First time I ever paid attention in church.
Here's the problem with our show.
We're old.
Our guests now 60% of the time think we're BSing.
Yes.
When I'm 100% telling the truth. Nazarene Church, Pismo Beach, California, about 1993. Power Team comes in ripping up phone books for the Lord. Tiffany doesn't fully believe me.
Now, I mean, I do, but I'm like, I thought you were making a joke at first, and I'm like, no, they're real. They were real.
In fact, they even made a reference on it on Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb.
Yeah.
That new show that's on.
Have you
been watching
seen
that one?
Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb?
No.
Season 3 is about to begin.
The trailer's getting ready for season 3 of Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb.
Because you were on Supernatural.
Incredible.
It's kind of in the same universe.
What are you guys saying right now?
Okay.
The show
Have
Jessica
you
Flash and the
Jessica
Green
Flash?
Bulb?
It's on Audience Network. Have you ever seen? Do you know Audience Network?
Yeah. Yeah, you've seen the Audience Network? Dan Patrick's on there. Mr. Mercedes.
Rich Eisen, Mr.
I don't
Mercedes.
like you guys right now.
Truffle Pumpers is on there as well.
Stop it.
You never watched Truffle
You're
Pumpers?
lying.
Okay, so Truffle Pumpers.
Stop it. Stop lying to me.
We're not lying to you.
You are.
Okay, Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb.
This is what's not nice. They'll like blow all the smoke up my ass at the beginning, being like, Tiffany's so great and so wonderful.
This isn't
and then
hot
immediately
yoga.
it goes into like big brother, little sister mode. And I'm like, stop lying. Or you're lying to me. I don't get it.
No, what? Okay,
her dad's going to tweet us and be like, stop lying to Tiffany.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
No, but really, no, Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb's a great show. It's an up-and-coming superhero show.
Really is.
Yeah, you should watch that.
It's surprising that you guys haven't really mentioned it.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
It's not a DC property,
It's not a DC
obviously,
show,
but-
though. It's probably, you're contractually not allowed to talk about it.
I
though.
can talk about other
That's
ones.
probably why she's
I mean,
being
do
quiet.
you know the origin story of Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb?
Stop it. I've never even heard of this.
You never heard of it?
No.
Never heard of her origin story?
It's an indie. First of all, it's an
Yeah.
indie comic.
Yeah,
and it was
it's an
shocking
indie
that they
comic.
got a TV show,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love it. It was in development for a couple of years there.
But
Mark and Drecker actually wrote an episode.
He did?
Or excuse me, an issue of the
An
comic.
issue of the comic.
She worked as a bartender in a veterans hall. And
Like a VFW.
VFW and billiards place.
Yeah.
And then she took a shot of tequila from a mystery guest who came in and was like, let's both do a shot.
Yeah.
And turns out she had superpowers after
Yeah.
that. She's really fast and tough.
And
as
her
nails.
barback, whose real name is Gary Gray.
Yeah.
Gary Gray became the
I hate
Green
you guys.
Bulb.
Yeah.
So what happened was
Stop making stuff up.
No, okay. So Gary Gray
I'm just
actually
gonna
had
let
a
you keep going in your made up world.
had a green thumb, hell of a gardener. There was an electrical explosion across the street, went through his garden and became a perennial bulb.
And they fight. Their enemy is David Tennant. Not like actually David Tennant.
Actually, like the real David.
Yeah, the
Tennant.
real David Tennant.
Okay.
He's playing
So,
himself.
but then what happens when he turns into a flower? Does he die and have to start again like Groot?
No. Here's what happened: is
no.
he can never die. He's a perennial.
Yeah.
He has to just go underground briefly to then be reborn by the soil.
Okay.
Yeah.
The green bulb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Which is why one of his enemies is the great gardener.
Yeah, the great
That's
gardener.
one of the
stuff.
tough ones.
Or the gopher.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a sidekick. Yeah, sidekick character. Really.
And the gopher is brutal.
when he yells, "Great Gadzooks!" and
Yeah.
he goes in for the bite, it's the toughest.
I'll tell
thing.
you what.
Season
You would
3.
think that would be lame, but Great Gadzooks has become a real problem in the Green Bulb's life. And you would think that Jessica Flash is fast, but
Yeah.
in reality, she's not that
You got
fast.
it. We're selling T-shirts. Great Gadzooks, and it's got the gopher on it.
gopher on
Yeah,
it.
it's got
Yeah.
the gopher on
Yep.
it. Yeah. It's season 3 is coming out. We're going on the Wangers after show.
Yeah.
For the season 3 premiere.
Season 3
Oh,
premiere
okay.
after
We'll
show.
invite you on.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think I auditioned for it actually. Now.
Yeah. Now Tiffany remembers.
See, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, who would make a great... So Jessica Flash's sister, Nicole Flash,
Yeah.
actually pretty awesome. And I think you would actually play a pretty great
Yeah.
Nicole Flash.
Yeah.
Because she's just burgeoning
You know?
with her own superheroes.
Yeah.
Or superpowers.
Superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discovering herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her.
And you would think that Jessica Flash is fast, but when in reality, that's just her last name.
Yeah.
Her superpower is nothing to do with speed.
You know what
I know.
her superpower is? Snark.
Snark and focus.
Snark and focus. And leather jackets.
I mean, having a high focus level.